You even sort of interested in AI art? I guarantee you this will be the most thorough TikTok on AI art that you've seen, and it applies no matter which software that you use to generate images. I just read OpenArt's 100 slide PowerPoint, and I'm going to distill it down, make everything simple, and it will fit into 2 TikTok videos. In this one, we're going to cover the image prompts and how to order words properly in a way that gets the images to look the way you want them to. We're going to talk about modifier words that you use in prompts to make the images sexy. We're going to talk about magic words that makes them sexier. Throughout this video, I'll be telling you the absolute best links for speeding up learning by 10x or more. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about the different careers that AI art will include, because it's going to touch almost every single field. And every single TikTok creator should be using this technology in some capacity to make their content more engaging with almost no work whatsoever. And these types of videos take a while. And all I ask of you is to please, please, please share this video, like it, save it, and comment. And if it does well, I'm going to do these every single week on different AI topics, helping everyone here on TikTok learn about AI for free. Let's dive in. Prompt engineering is the process of structuring words so that it can be interpreted and understood by a text-to-image model. Think of it as the language you need to speak in order to tell an AI model what to draw. And the secret for generating good images is a well-written prompt consisting of modifiers and good sentence structure. We're going to go through both of those as well as magic words. So this is an example of a prompt. Now, I think the best way to learn is by doing and by seeing examples, whether it's Stable Diffusion, whether it's DALL-E 2, whether it's Midjourney, is going to websites that allow you to see images and then see the prompt. You can copy the prompt, alter the prompt, and then rerun it to get new images. This is openart.ai, and you can see the prompts that they used, and you can copy and paste them and try them out yourself. Okay, now let's dive into prompt formatting. And you basically want to start off any prompt with a list of questions. And do you want this photo to be a painting? Do you want it to be a photo? What is the subject of the photo? A person, animal, perhaps just a landscape? What details do you want to add? Do you want specific lighting? And they list them all out right here. You have soft, ambient, ring light, neon. You can have different environments, color schemes, point of view, background. And do you want it a specific style, 3D render, studio, a specific photo type? So this is an example of going through those questions, and they've created a prompt from those questions. A painting of a cute golden doodle, there's your subject, wearing a suit, natural light in the sky with bright colors. There's the lighting, bright colors by Studio Ghibli. And just for reference, this is a style, and so this is what Studio Ghibli looks like. However, after they ran that prompt, the dog wasn't in the sky. The intention was that they wanted the dog to be in the sky, as you see here, but it was included too late in the prompt. You see this in the sky was included right here, which is too late in the prompt. So now here is the fix. A painting of a cute golden doodle in the sky, wearing a suit, natural light with bright colors, then Studio Ghibli. The fix was that they moved it earlier in the prompt. And so basically what they're trying to tell you is the order of the words is important. This is a cat sitting on a Martian table. This is a cat sitting on a table on Mars. This is a cat that is sitting on a table. The table is on Mars. You can see here that the images are all doing different things. Okay, now for personally my favorite part, modifiers. So basically modifiers are words that can change the style, format, or perspective of the image. There are certain magic words or phrases that are proven to boost the quality of the image. There's 6 different types of modifiers. Photography modifiers, art mediums, artists, illustrations, emotions, and aesthetics. I'm going to go through them now in about 2 minutes, so buckle up. So if you add these to your prompt, they're going to look a lot different. If you type in photo of a shoe with product shot in the prompt and tilt shift in the prompt, they're going to look way different. So now let's go through all of them. So you have your Polaroid, your tilt shift, your product shot. This could be used in so many different types of marketing. You have your long exposure, super cool. You have portrait, color splash, play around with Color Splash on Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, DALL-E 2. Very, very fun. You can get some epic images with Color Splash. Monochrome, satellite, GoPro, CCTV, drone, thermal, telephoto, fisheye, 800mm macro, and here you can change the lens of the camera. If you're a photography buff, you can get the perfect image with adjusting the millimeter lens. It's very, very fun to do so. You can also change the lighting, nostalgic, purple neon, sun rays. But if you think about it, you know, you can do blue neon, green neon. There's so many different types of lighting that you can add to your photography images. Now let's talk about art mediums. This is another type of modifier. You have chalk, graffiti, watercolors, oil painting. I really, really like oil painting and chalk. They're very fun to play with. And next we have different artist modifiers, and you can literally add by Derek Gorez, by Miles Aldridge, and this will change the image to match their style. Now this is the absolute best way to learn all of these different modifiers. This website is called Promptomania.com. It's absolutely amazing. Basically, you use drag and drop to create your prompt. So if I wanted a stormtrooper in the style of Andy Warhol, right? It creates the prompt as you go. If you want to add some more modifiers like art medium, maybe you want it to be pastels and chalk, and we'll make it chalk. And then we can add some more stuff. We can add geometry. We can say hyper shapes, and you click on hypersphere. If we scroll back up to the top, all of this is in the prompt. So it's as if you typed all of it, and all you have to do is copy this. Then if you go into Midjourney and paste this in here, and we can see it's beginning to render. It's almost done. And there we go. We have a Stormtrooper by Andy Warhol, chalk, and hypersphere. These are all different modifiers. And look how epic that is. Like, that's pretty damn sweet. Obviously, you have landscape artists, and I'm gonna skip over artists because I challenge you to go to that website that I just gave you, Promptomania.com, and look through all the artists, play with all of them, test out one image that you'd like, and literally run it for all of them and see which AI images that you like the most, which artists that you like the most. I do want to touch on concept artists and video game artists, and I highly recommend looking this up, or if you have your favorite game, you can actually just type in the games. You can find really cool styles by mixing and matching different artists together, and some have 3 or 4 different artists together, and it creates a completely different vibe than any of them individually. And mixing and matching artists is one of the most fun things about this. And then let's quickly go through 3D illustration. So we have isometric assets, low poly, Pixar renders, 3D item render, children's book, vector, scientific illustration, comic, caricature, propaganda poster, movie poster, psychedelic art. And next you can use emotions. So you have positive emotions, cozy, romantic, joyful, energetic. You have more positive emotions, hope, lust, peaceful, satisfaction. I've noticed peaceful is a very cool one to use. Negative emotion, depressing, loneliness, grim, regret. But you can go on ChatGPT and say, give me 50 different negative emotions that could be used in a prompt for Midjourney, and that works. In fact, I just did it. It took 1 minute. I said, give me 50 examples of negative emotions that could be used in an AI image prompt. Boom. 50 of them. If you have an image that you created, if you change all of these words, all of these will look different. You can use words like frustration, annoyance, irritation, and it will give it a distinct style. So these are really fun to play with. Aesthetics. So you have vibrant, so like weirdcore, acid wave, dreamcore, vaporwave. All of these will cause a different output. Seductive, attractive, charming, lovely, handsome, fine, exquisite. All of these words will have a different effect. And mixing and matching all of these blocks, I think of them like Legos, will become a huge skill, a monetizable skill. You'll be very sought after if you get really good at prompting.